Right. Hey Wascals, how you doing? Just bear with me one moment. You alright, Becca? Yeah, you always gotta check the Twitter, man. You always gotta check the Twitter. That's where most of my communication goes out. Yeah, just recently been Twitter sucks. I love Twitter. I think it's great. But yeah, just recently, it's one of those things where I've been getting on a little bit later. You know, getting home a little bit later from work and just need some time to eat and all that kind of stuff. And just chill, of course. Right. Oh no, I've opened up a second Magic Arena window. That's not what I want. That's really not what I want. I want the tool. I hate the way sometimes Windows decides that it's like it's okay to change like the search results. You type in MTG on my, I type in MTG to do like search for an app, and it's always MTG Arena tool, and then this one time it was the actual game. Right, current season. Oh, is that new? Unconstructed. Cool. Okay, so apparently this season it will take me around 72 games to get to Diamond. Or games until Diamond from now. I don't know whether that's from now or the whole thing. That's about right if it's the whole thing. Might even be right now. I have a 30% win rate on the play and a 77% win rate on the draw. Just win the next 4 games. Exactly. Exactly. Win the next 4 games. Crush it. Right, but I am going to do some changing to this. I'm going to do a little bit of difference. I want to get rid of this cast down. And I want to get a Mortify back in there. Not only does this trigger Elder Spell, but it's pretty nice for things like Esper Control, which is seeing a Resurgence. You can get rid of those Search for Escantas. I'm gonna keep this sideboard as it is for now. See what I can do with it, because I haven't had the chance to use the Dovian's Veto properly. But I need all the ammo I can get against Dreadhorde, really. Just update this on Aetherhub. Right, that's updated. Maybe the cast down isn't so necessary anymore, but we will we'll keep it in there for now in the sideboard. We'll see whether we can replace it with something else. Okay, so first match of the day. Let's try and start off with a positive win. How's your day going, Baka and Wascals? How are your days going? Ooh, no lands, all our lands. Okay. Loading in. I guess we take this. most of this round, unfortunately. Looks like he's Esper. Search for his counter. There we go. Get that hero precinct out. At least survive till his turn. With the Kaya, yep. Yeah, unfortunately just very far behind now. Not really too much we can do with this land, even though it's good that we've got our blue source. Get it out tapped. He might be playing a hero actually. He might be playing a version of hero.
Keep an open mind.
It's fine, we'll let Kaya that next turn. He's pretty much going to play on turn Teferi.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Get rid of his Narset. He's dumped his other search for his counter to the bin, so he's definitely control of his playing 2 copies. We fortunately have D-Spark, which is nice. Oh, we can actually go get rid of this.
It's only a matter of time.
Have a look at his hand. Get rid of Liliana. I think she's the biggest threat there, to be honest. The shuffler, presumably. You didn't like how little land you have. Got it, here's a handful of land. What do you mean you don't want 80% land? It's one land, yeah. It's about right, isn't it? Okay, yeah.
Bad idea.
Yeah. So he's one turn. Oh, okay. He's just going to shoot us in the face with that immediately. I genuinely thought he'd wait there. I think we'll go for this. Since we can play it now with all our mana, get him to discard something. Let's see if we can get a kill off on Teferi. Kind of want to use my Teferi to bounce his Ascanto back into his hand. Sure. Silica, okay. So this will flip on next turn. I really don't want him having that.
I know my responsibility. Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, come on the Dreadhorde.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
See, these are the times where I'm like begging for a land draw. Hey Memphis, how you doing, man? How's your Monday been? I'll just go for the kill the token. He's going to get that either way, so it doesn't bother me too much. Okay, we'll play an asset. Let's see what we get.
Mind and body should move in unison. I have just the trick for this.
Well, I've got all my threats. He's going to get this either way, so I'm going to try and kill that Precinct 1 if I can. Alright, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Very nice. This counter flips, so it's pretty much game over. Here, I think we get rid of Liliana. Just not gonna get there. I'm just not gonna get there at all. At least command can save me somewhat.
I must train harder.
Yeah, he pushed both Kaya back to his hand.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
He just has too many pieces. Too many pieces.
The past, present, hone your prowess.
Counter Erasure. Yeah, too many pieces, getting too many clutch cards off the top. Pretty much everything's gone perfectly for him here. Thank you, Askels, for putting out that tweet. Did you watch some MTG stream yesterday, says Memphos? I certainly did. I certainly did, mate. I watched all the way to the final and it was brilliant. Just some of the plays were absolutely insane, and just some of the top decks as well were just unbelievable.
I shall miss your company.
Gain 3 life, mostly for this Commander Dread Horde. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Because he's got Search for his counter, I just can literally do nothing to keep up with him. I would literally have to top deck a land, hope he doesn't manage to either draw any kind of removal or filter any kind of removal. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. Okay, so Elder Spell, D-Spark, Tyrant Scorn probably not so good. Liliana probably not so good. We can go Commander Dread Horde, I think. We'll go Dovin's Veto and we'll go Duress. Do I want to get rid of Hero here? Yeah, I think I probably do, don't I? Get rid of Hero and go for D-Spark and probably an Elder Spell with 2 Elder Spells in there. Up to the bottom into Nexus. Yeah, it was mad, that, wasn't it? Yeah. He just had like those perfect sequences. It's mad. I think this is I've just not managed to get what I need here either. So we'll get rid of that Duress, put that to the bin, and then we'll probably remove Search. Oh, we managed to get a decent start here. That's pretty good. Hero, yeah. Kind of want to get a land on top here. Yep, that'll do. It's the double hero. Nice. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad? Pretty good. Okay, we managed to get rid of one. Maybe should have taken all that removal. Thought I'd be able to rely on some like Teferis coming out or something, but we shall see. Both of them there, that's good. Path of Vials, there's his, okay, so that's his other land, that's good. So he has an Elder Spell there.
I still have much to learn.
Why did I do that? It wasn't the best idea, was it?
If you show remorse, I'll show distress. That's more like it.
I guess I just have to draw a card and get him out there. Really? Okay, that's not too bad a draw. Pretty decent. He plays his, like, plays a larger creature, or a larger hero. Okay,
Now
no,
what?
never mind. Desparked.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. We have Command the Dreadhorde mana. He's not anywhere close yet. He gets rid of his. Which means he's probably got another one in hand.
Let's try this.
Despark. So that's the second Despark. Let's Command the Dreadhorde for us. Go for... didn't have anything. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't get mine back because he's exiled them all.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one. Meditate and prepare.
So hopefully he doesn't have enough to get rid of all this, but I think he does. So it looks like he's got something to get rid of this Bellhorn.
I'll protect you.
He's just gonna pull that back. Can't draw a card off of it, which is nice. Narset, yeah. So we'll get a trigger. We'll be able to kill that with Kaya, which is pretty good. He's got his own Command the Dreadhorde.
I have just the trick for this.
I'm gonna kill it off with Thought Erasure. He's got quite a bit there.
I won't forget our time together.
Maybe shouldn't have gone for that actually. I'm not sure if that was the right move. But he conceded. He just wasn't drawing a line there, he got really fucked over. Okay, so I think maybe actually 2 Command the Dreadhorde isn't that good. Oh, God. Right. I think Liliana's probably better there. The rest are just fine though. Clean shaven Nelson is playing again. Try my best, man, try my best. This is an odd hand. Somehow managed to get both of these in here. Oh, he wasn't having any of that, was he? He's like, no, 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 not the same thing again. That's not gonna happen. You're right, Steve. How you doing, man? Sink. I wins. Esports mental coach getting me in the zone, yeah, man. The salty concede. Been there. Been there. Right. Do I want to keep this in? Yeah, I want to keep this in. That was going to work really well as well because we had that cast down up for Narset. I like the inclusion of the Davian's veto. Sorry, not the cast down. Oh, it's just so good. It's so powerful. Win 1. I'll take it. I'll take it. And we'll take that as well. We've got the play, so we're doing alright here. 2 shock lens, 2 thought erasure. Put in experimental frenzy for the bants. Whew. Right, so he's playing Gruul. Let's see what he's got. Get rid of Growth Chamber. Swamp on the top actually does us well here because we can build into Basilica. Yeah, he's got rid of one Growth Chamber, but that's fine. Three Gruul in hand. I actually said that before when it was only a stomping ground out, I'll have you know. He's got 4 Gruul Spellbreaker in hand, so I cannot wait. Cannot wait for this beatdown. Gotta get these Basilicas out, haven't I? Oh, you were talking about the prediction. Nice, yeah. You've done well there to get that land out and the Domri.
Were you doing something?
Well, at least we're going to get rid of another Spellbreaker. That's good. And then he can only play 1 on the next turn. But he might, yeah, but he put a counter on it and he'll use this to fight the Basilica Bellhaunt.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
Gonna be difficult this because of the amount of just power on the battlefield. I don't think Commander Dreadhorde is gonna do us very well here at all, really. Okay, he gets rid of another Growth Chamber, sure. He does have another -2, but he chooses not to do it. We can leave him, sure. Block, because I want as much health as possible for this command. What's he got in there? 2 Spellbreakers. Go Swamp, Command, 6, that'll take me to 11. Did I win last game? Yes I did, mate, yes. I'm gonna do these 3. And get rid of his other one. And then I have my 2/4/4s that I can use. It's definitely going to be a struggle, this. Unless I get stuff like... Othakaya might be good off the top here. But I only brought 1 Basilica back because I thought, oh, he's got this 5/3 flyer which can kill me in 2 turns. He's calculating all the blocks and he's going to use his attack as... He's going to use his fight here as well. Probably to kill off this Basilica. Okay. I can only take 5, so he's probably got some kind of thing. Okay, sure. Yep. And then is he just going to use the fight? He's going to use the fight, the -2. Okay, so if we get something that can kill that token off the top, we might be good. We do not. We do not. Unfortunately, that means he gets a win. I have Summoning Sickness? Or does it not have Summoning Sickness? It does not have Summoning Sickness. Okay, never mind. Right, so take the heroes out, don't need them, don't need the Elder Spell really. Get the Kaya's Wrath in, get the Lyras in, D-Spark can probably come out as well. Oh, actually no, he does have those larger creatures, doesn't he? Yeah, so D-Spark probably needs to stay in. Come on, the Dreadhorde can come out. One 0 2-1. Yeah. First of the 4. Just gotta try and get there now. I think Narset probably not so good here. Get a cast down going. Maybe actually put these heroes back in, have a couple, just for the bodies. Might as well, mightn't we? Duress isn't very useful. I think maybe 2 Elder Spell in the sideboard's a little bit much, but I'm not sure. I'm going to figure that out in the next, maybe like in the next session. It's really good against like Esper Control, which I imagine is going to see even more of an uptick now, but right, let's go with this. It's a heavy hand, but it's better than nothing. We've at least got 1 removal. We didn't have any in the opening hand. Okay, got our Tyrant Scorn there. He didn't get his Lanoir. Probably go for a Thought Erasure here. I think we want to see what's on top of our deck and we want to see what he's got. Okay. I think Domri goes land. Yes, that's what we want. Want that land. So he'll probably play Thrashing Brontodon here. There we go. Plays his fourth land. Yep. Cool. Pass this. At least we got rid of the Brontodon before the Othakaya came out. That's nice. So I'm gonna go for that Vivian. I'm certainly gonna hold up as much as I can. Vivian's gonna come down soon, I think. I'm not sure. That's not the land I wanted. I wanted a white source. We shall see, though. He may think that I have Dovin's Veto in hand. What could he possibly have? Oh, he's got Rekindling Phoenix. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go for Teferi. He's going to shock it, but it's not the point of this action.
I'm late.
The point is I get the shock out of his hand, and I get to put the Phoenix back to his deck and remove this threat.
You need to slow down.
Where's the Vivian?
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Sure. It's for a what? What is that? Sentinel Totem? Scry 1 when it enters. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Oh, he must think I've kept Command the Dreadhorde in. Okay. Sure.
isn't your average zombie horde.
Let's get a zombie.
What a good, mindless minion.
Ooh, okay, sure.
I've learned much from your death.
Balance.
Almost certainly going to look for something with haste here. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Okay. And then he gives it extra power. And, yeah. Wow. What a filter that was, eh? What a filter that was.
Now, don't be.
How do we beat this? How do we beat this?
They can only punish you if they catch you.
Glacial Fortress. +1 this, obviously.
Rise.
This goes to 8. How do I win this? So this goes to 8 on the next turn. Realistically, I want to try and get rid of this to keep Liliana out. But I also want to get rid of this Rekindling Phoenix. I can't exile a Rekindling Phoenix once it's out. But I can kill it with Oath of Kaya and get to sacrifice with Liliana or something like that. I think we play Teferi here.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Realistically, we want to get rid of this.
Let's take it back.
We can always use Oath of
my
Kaya to
newest
take this
friend.
down for a few turns. Oh god, really? Oh god, because he looks at the top 4. Obviously. That was the thing I was missing. That was the thing I was missing. I was like, I knew there was an extra component to this that I wasn't considering, and it was the +1 of the Vivian.
Ugh. Well, this was unpleasant.
Yeah. God damn it. I knew there was something. I knew there was something. Just could not figure it out for the life of me. But he'll use the plus to play the Rekindling Phoenix.
Hold that thought.
Wow. Thanks, Teferi. Cheers, mate. Okay, so Oath of Kaya has to come down here because we have to get rid of this Vivian Reed. Or we have to at least, like, shoot it a little bit.
You'll have to do better than that.
Okay, that's good. No attacks. I imagine he will attack out in this next phase because he'll want to hit Teferi and he'll want to hit me in the face.
Come to me.
I could really use a baby Teferi now because he will play this and he will search and then he will play another. he'll use,
Only
he's going to
time
use his
will tell.
fight as well. I've just been behind in every single play, unfortunately. The first game got overrun, even though we did really well. We still got crushed. And then the second game, I just haven't been able to put the pieces together, really. Yeah, he plays his growth chamber, and then he'll search, and then he'll play it and play another. I think we have to back. I think we've got a double Kaya's Wrath. God, I mean, if I double Kaya's Wrath, I lose. That's the problem. The problem is I just lose because I have nothing left. I'm gonna have to let him have the Phoenix back. I just don't have anything otherwise.
You can't stop nature.
There's at least a hope that I draw a D-Spark for the Vivian Reed. This is just going to be an absolute spam of creatures.
Oh, let the blighters feel the ground tremble.
Is he genuinely not going to put the rest out? I would. Jesus, okay. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows. Yeah, GG. Yeah, just couldn't get going in that one. Not enough cards, not enough things to do. So we'll try and do a little bit better in the next one. Just felt there like when I was pulling the stuff that I wanted, like the Teferis, I was already behind massively. I think that's one of those decks as well that I also need to put more emphasis on Elder Spell too, because I quite often neglect it from the sideboard when I shouldn't really, because they do actually play quite a few Planeswalkers. Yep, resolve all. That's fine. Then I can play Teferi on the next turn.
I am not going to sit this way. Here we go.
Hey, nice. Spellbreaker with Riot, yeah, woo.
You just let me know if you're up for round
Nice
2.
3-3 there for him. Haunt, get some blockers down, gain some life, going to discard, value. In the main deck? Okay. Well, we know he has the Immortal Sun, we know he's got Rekindling Phoenix. We don't really need another land. Attacks. Well, we stripped his hand, which is nice, but unfortunately this Growth Chamber is gonna... He's playing pre-sideboarded, which is interesting. Oh, really? Okay. He didn't play that, which is very interesting. So I'm going to get rid of it out of his hand so he can't just chain them together and get creatures out of it. actually going to take 8 here and see what I can get out of the deck. Actually, I think I'm just going to play Teferi and throw Phoenix back.
Trust me. You'll thank me later. Trust me. I have a
Bounce it
plan.
back to his hand. Actually play Narset here as well.
The focus, hone your prowess.
No attacks, so I'll have to use this Basilica to block next if he goes for Narset, which he probably will. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much game, right?
This was overwhelming.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before. This isn't a fight you can win. I'll protect you.
Just small land. More land. Bit of a shame, that. Okay, sure. Sure.
Trust me, I have a plan.
GG. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
I can no longer stand by and watch. This might be a bad idea.
This drawn land, turn after turn. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those nights, innit? And just feel it. Just feel it. Okay, so. We're going to keep the Elder Spell in. Take the heroes out. Kaya's Wrath. D-Sparks go in. The Elder Spell are going to go in this time, I think. We probably don't need 3, do we? 2 is just fine. Mortify can probably go. Can it go? Probably not, actually. Probably need all the removal we can get, really, don't we? Narset can go. Put Mortify back in, put Cast Down in, and then put Lyra's in, I think. That's probably a little bit better, I think, for sideboarding anyway. Right, let's try and get a win here. Can't get smashed by Gruul two games in a row. I had a really decent win rate against this before as well. Definitely dropped now. Although I have been on the play both games, and I have an awful win rate on the play. It's like 30% now or something, whereas I'm like up to 70% on the draw win ratio. So it kind of like, if I go on the play and then lose and then I'm on the play again, but I don't really want to draw first, to be honest. I really just don't. Yeah, I do want that in hand, but I also really don't at the same time. So unless I draw lands, it's going to be utterly useless. Cruel Harpooner, yep. Oh, that worked out pretty well. That was good. Okay, just need that other white source now. Pulled 3 of my watery graves, which is interesting. It's gone straight to bloody combat. It's gone straight to combat. really needs to. It really needs to not do that, to be honest. Okay, so we'll see the 6. He hasn't got a second green yet. Never mind, doesn't matter. He's got a Scarab and Hellkite. It's all good. All good, baby. All good. Can't even play that, but like even if I had the mana, because he just discards Ferox and puts it onto the field. So it's pretty much game. Immortal Sun, yeah. Fine. 9, 6, 7. And then, yeah, he wins. Well, okay, fine. Okay, let's take that. We're gonna get Thought Erasure here, no doubt. Ooh, Citrus Counter, okay. Gives us an opportunity to get Hero out. We might just see a replay of what we saw in the very first game we played, where he just drops Oath. Oh, we actually put Cry the Carnarium back to the bin, rather, which likely means that he has one in hand. Oh, it just means that he knows he can get the removal off before anything even happens. Never mind.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Let's try this.
Okay, we're all the baby Teferis this time.
That's more like it.
I'm going to discard something. Get a little bit of life. And I have Hero and Baby Teferi combo. Likelihood is he's got something for this. Seems pretty cool about it. He's only... okay, so he's only Demir. Yeah, he's only Demir.
Don't worry, I got this.
That's fine, I can deal with Demir. For 5.
Let's slow this down. I've got time.
Okay, we can get some nice combos going here. He's only on 5 in the bin. Do you see a Cry here? See Liliana. Okay, so he'll make me sack 2 here. He'll almost certainly get... oh no, okay, fine, sure.
Rise and shine.
Well, that works for us, you know.
I've got it.
4.
Trust me. You'll thank me. Reverse!
Reverse. No attacks. Okay, so this is still on fire, so he still needs to put 2 things in the graveyard, and he's still got chemisters inside there. So it will flip on his next turn. As long as it's not a Thought Erasure, we're okay. No. It's not going to happen, is it, really? Yeah.
That didn't go according to plan.
I like it. Okay, so realistically we need to bounce this as counter back to hand now.
Here goes nothing. Sorry I'm late. Here we go.
Oh, it's out. Just run him down a little bit and get some damage in. You can't get rid of the tokens with Blast Zone, so he puts 2 on it, and then he'll probably get rid of both of the precincts, I think, here. And then we'll do come on the Dreadhorde on the next turn. We've got Basilica. We can't bring Big Teferi back, unfortunately.
Clean necromancer. Good help is easy to find in war.
No! I am not making this up as I go.
Okay. So we'll pull all these out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I am not going to sit this one out. Here goes nothing.
Go in. So he'll block. Oh, is he going to block one of the... Okay, fair enough. He just wants to make sure Liliana stays alive. Couldn't you have lilied and Thought Erasure the Lily? Couldn't I have lilied? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Return to hand. You can't. I can't use Baby Teferi to put Planeswalker to hand. It only does. It only does artifact, creature, or enchantment. And Big Teferi is in exile, so I couldn't get him back. Yeah, I used to make that mistake all the time. Keep thinking you can put Planeswalkers to hand, but you can't. No, honestly, like the a lot of Esper, yeah, It's hard sometimes, like, keeping track of all the moving parts.
Smelly, but
Okay.
effective.
Favorite color combo, yeah. It's a 2. Okay. In response, create a bunch of tokens. Keep Narset on top. Narset's good. Narset stops this card working.
That's more like it.
There are so many mysteries to uncover. Put thoughtfulness before action.
I will rise again.
No attacks. No point. You can't draw any extra cards off Chemist's Insight. Might as well keep blockers up. We got rid of Lily. That was the big threat. Oh,
Really should
never
see
mind. Never mind. At least we didn't play. At least we didn't play Teferi though, so that's good.
If you show, you know what? I'm not done yet.
This is this in his hand. This isn't in his hand, right? No, it's in his graveyard. Okay. Pass. Top deck's cry, almost. I know, yeah. It's like the Planeswalker cry, wasn't it? Yeah, but at least we got away from that. So and got Teferi out afterwards. Okay, that was a good win. That was a good win. We did pretty well there. Yeah, it was a good round. So again, I think against this, I think we want to up the Elder spells. We want to up the Dovian's Veto and the Duresses, the D-Sparks, the Tyrant Scorns are not so good. Oath of Kai stays in because it can still shoot Planeswalkers. But I think what he'll do is he'll go, right, I'm going to get all my board wipes in because he's seen all these heroes come out and how like big that board is, so we're going to get rid of our heroes. And we're going to probably take a Teferi out as well, because we don't necessarily need this so much. He's Demir. We don't have to worry about counterspells all that much. He will have some, I suspect. That's not too bad. And then I'm going to take out a big Teferi for another Commander Dreadhorde. Right, let's go for that. So we're going to try and like outplay the board wipes here. Keep the Basilicas in. We've got plenty of Planeswalker removal, which we know we will be able to make use of. And we can make use of our D-Sparks as well, I think. No doubt he's going to have something like maybe the Immortal Sun or something like that in there. We do kind of have to be careful that we don't just completely like rush everything at the start. This Mortify in the opening hand is really strong for that Searcher's counter. Okay, let's go for the Godless Shrine. Opt. Ooh. Oh yeah, he is Demir. Yeah, he is Demir. Yeah, that makes sense. We've got Teferi for thing as well. Might see a Thought Erasure. Yeah, there we go. So what does he get? Does he get rid of the big Teferi? Does he go for something smaller? He goes for something smaller. But he knows my hand now. He knows what's coming. Thought erasure for us off the top. Very nice. Let's pay 2 life for this and get it going. Hoo-wee. Hexproof, Death Touch. We gotta get rid of this, right? Because otherwise this just isn't gonna die. This will go back into his deck, but at least, at the very least, we can get rid of it with, like, Mortify. Talk about a greedy hand. It is a very greedy hand, actually, yeah. But he knows he's got time. So I think we get rid of the Night Veil Predator. I think Narset's just fine there. We'll eventually come across, you know, our second blue, rather. Getting over Kyra, well we can. We've still got time. So this will be just got to turn on Kefnet, yep. And what we'll do is we will... Do we want to hold up? Do we think he's got Counterspell? Do we think he's got Counterspell? Probably one of them's a land, right? Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Risky plays. Yeah, that's not going to do much. Sure. So I don't want him gaining any life. Get rid of this. It's burnt his mana. He will amass 4. And he's milled himself. So I managed to kill him. He's milled himself and he's milled his own Kefnet back to his graveyard, plus another Lily. Okay, we didn't quite get our second blue, which is a bit unfortunate. And I think we can probably just use a -3 on this and get rid.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Time is much more malleable than people think.
Ops for 1. Yeah. I think we got a lot of value out of that kill on Kefnet there. What's he for 5? So he hasn't quite got his. I guess the Elder Spell. Okay. I personally think that's a greedy Elder Spell, but yeah. That's too early for me.
The undead make great minions. Look.
Oh, that's just a turn too late. Turn too late, unfortunately. I think we just keep her as low as we physically can until we get a D-Spark or an Elder Spell or something like that. Let's throw that out there. Doesn't get the Surveil then. This is creatures.
Looks like a fun new toy.
We just need to. We need a second blue source so that we can get Narset down, search, get a D-Spark, get rid of Lily. Oh, he's really gonna go for it. Sure. Sure.
I'll find it use for you.
Yeah, we have to do this. We have to get rid of this. Well, he's got no mana up.
Looks like you're on your own now.
See, the problem is... Oh god, he's the second one of them. Okay. Yeah, the problem is we've got nothing to get rid of creatures, and unfortunately we just kind of stalled out here a bit. Hostage taker. I think we should maybe put a hostage taker or two in the sideboard. Would be good. I don't need to block this. I can take 8 and go to 9. Let's see what we get. Is insight? Yeah. It's extra land. Okay, sure. Let's buy an extra turn. Cry the Carnarium goes down, sure. We'll hold the blockers up. Probably just hit us for 4, I think, now. Just can't get that extra blue land out, can we? Just can't seem to do it. There it is. That's good.
I train and meditate and prepare.
Yeah, let's take a D-Spark and then at least we can get rid of this on the next turn. At least he can't target his own Kefnet now. I don't think he was ever going to be honest, because I have creatures out now that are actual targets, so... Yeah, should have gotten rid of that earlier. Should have gotten rid of it earlier. That's unfortunate. Can he just play that again? Oh yeah, he can play that again and win. Oh, okay, fine. GG. Well, he took the greediest hand I've ever seen and still won, so, you know. What can you do, eh? What can you do? So, I think here we take one command out, go for a Lyra. Maybe take out an Elder Spell, we only kind of need 2 of those. Put that extra Teferi back in, maybe. The smaller one, just so we can bounce those tokens if we come across them again. The Teferis work really well against those tokens. Apparently I wanted all the Teferis in my opening hand according to the game. It's like, you put Teferis back in here, have a handful of Teferis. Razor out. Probably get his out first though, if he's got one. He might have a counter spell out. He does have a counter spell. Oh my fucking god. And he has a Thought Erasure as well. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Could see it. But the thing is, if I don't play something that... I should have played the Oathakaya. I should have played the Oathakaya. God damn it. I knew it was there and I didn't trust my instinct. Oh, that bugs me, that. Should have trusted my instinct.
Keep an open mind.
Let's take another. No, so. Night Veil. Can't even get rid of that.
I have just the trick for this. I know 88 ways to defeat hone your prowess.
Oh wait, did he just? No, I must have seen that and I missed. God Eternal Cabinet. Oh god damn it! I can't get rid of this. I don't know how to beat this. I don't have anything. Did I overlook God Eternal Cabinet? I must have done. God, that's mad. Yeah, I played Duress and I looked right at God Eternal Cabinet and I didn't get rid of him. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. This game's over? Oh, non-land, non-creature, of course, that's why I looked over it. I'm a fucking idiot. I felt really good coming into the stream and now I just feel like total garbage. Like, just making stupid mistakes, can't even like, not even realising what I'm doing with the cards. God, it's like I'm just playing blind.
I have practiced again with thoughtfulness before action.
I can Kaya that, I guess. Does it even matter? Can I even win? I don't think I can. No, Vraska's Contempt game. Oh. Right, I'm gonna cut it off early. Sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling this at all. Haven't been for the past few days, so I just don't. Maybe I should just go back to the old sideboard, the way I was playing before. I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why I'm making such like garbage plays. No, I'm fairly calm, Ross. Thank you for asking. It's just frustrating to get so good at the game and then to just tune in for a day, or not even a day, 2 days, and just get crucified by things like Red Deck Wins and Gruul and Demir Control. Who the fuck even plays that anymore? Thank you, Ross. Appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. I'll do one more game for you, mate. I'll do one more game. Yeah, I guess I gotta have hope. I think I'm gonna mess about with the sideboard again. What have I got? Okay, I have God Eternal. No, not God Eternal. What's the name? Enter the God Eternals. That apparently does not bring up anything. Let's put one of them in. It gives me some counter versus creatures and some life gain, some extra life gain. I like this Mortify. This is done okay for us so far. I think I'm gonna go one less Elder Spell in the sideboard. I'm gonna put in a Hostage Taker. It's only game. I'm gonna put in a Hostage Taker. Cast Down I want to keep in for Maybe it's too soon to be going strict MagicFest deck. What do you mean, sorry mate, by strict MagicFest deck? Like... think I shouldn't be changing this much. Wondering whether I should swap Cast Down and Mortify, or whether Cast Down is just fine in there. I think it's probably just fine. I'm gonna try this. I kinda have to go strict MagicFest deck because it's all I'm gonna play in real life, isn't it? So I need to kind of practice with it a little bit. At least a small amount anyway. And I've got all these cards in real life, so I need to like have a play about with them and see what's good and what's not. Oh, I can't even be bothered updating it. Let's just go. Let's go for another one. Let's try and end the night on a high note and get a win. Yeah. So we've played 2 Gruul, then 1 Demir. The only game we've won so far is the guy who left. This is fine. We can keep this. Let's try and change that now. Come on. Let's go. Okay, this hero might actually survive. And green-white there. Paradise Druid. Okay. I think we go... Guess we're not on something after all. You love it, mate. I don't think we... I think we probably pay the 2 life for this, but I don't think I'm going to attack in. If he uses this to ramp with, I can hit the Mortify and kill it. He does. And Ithakaya still hits Guard Mage as well, so that's fine. Okay, we comboed quite nicely there. That's a good start. That's in for 3. Get rid of that life he just gained. Hopefully we don't draw any more land. We don't really need it. Come on. Right, come on. We got this. We got this. He pays the 2, so he's got something to play. He's just playing green-white. Selesnya. No, can't be. Play Ban. He's got blue on the Guard Mage.
To lose to you.
Oh, we can flash stuff in. Okay.
Wait.
We got
you
this,
think
man. We got this.
nature
More
is
land.
kind?
That Basilica down. So what does he have for 1 that can block these? Not that much, right? We'll see then. Nothing really.
Oh, so it's going to be like that, huh?
It is going to be like that. I'll let Fountains out. Can't use as many as 2. It's probably a little bit early to put that out, wasn't it? Maybe. Maybe he just wanted it. Maybe he just knew it was going to survive and he was fine with that.
Tear it down! Tear it all down!
Okay, let's see what we get off the Narset. Ooh. He's got something. Don't know what.
The past, present, and future.
Would
are
like an
bound
Oath of
by
Kaya
threads
here.
of time. Meditate. and
Water Ranger.
prepare.
Well, we can at least see what he's got going on, aren't we? Almost certainly going to flash something in that he wanted to do beforehand. Yep. Maybe should have killed that first, but you would have flashed it in regardless, so... Box a token, you get 3 free damage. Not going to give him the hero. Not worth it. He'll get the Narset off the attack, but, you know, we can't really do too much about that. There's his blue land. Gets his God Eternal Orchestra. We really need some removal right now. Oh, okay, he didn't attack. Okay, let's see what we get.
Keep an open mind.
Teferi.
I won't hide from the world any longer. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
Put that back in. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with the fact that God Eternal Orchestra is going to do some massive work here. Whoa. Okay, let's get rid of that. We don't really need land. This was the only thing he could play, so... Yeah, so I got rid of it in the hopes that he doesn't have his, you know, his other land. Oh, he's got double strike on this. Ah, I forgot. I thought it was first strike. Damn it. Yeah, I hope he doesn't get his other blue now. Or another creature. It seems really unlikely, doesn't it? Won't go through because he doesn't have trample. Double strike with trample is pretty naughty, but everything else is not really.
Keep up the pace.
Keep up the pace. Give me an answer. Come on.
No, I have just the trick.
Answer. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Growth chamber, yeah. Yeah. Right. Good shit. Right, okay. So I think we keep the heroes in here. We didn't see any planeswalker. Oh no, we did see one planeswalker. Yeah, no, we did see one planeswalker. Tyrant Scorn could probably stay in. I think Mortify can probably go here. Commander Dreadhorde can probably go. And we go... D-Spark. Take out a Basilica, put a Hostage Taker in. Take out a Teferi, put a... got Eternals in. Take Narset out, I think, maybe? Maybe go Lyra. Board wipe, board wipe. Yeah. Yeah, let's 2-0 us. Come on. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Normally I lose that first round against that deck, but then I win like the following rounds. Just keep this, even though we can't use the D-Spark. It's gonna be a little while before we need to anyway. Hey, there's our isolated chapel, so that's good. It's a start. Yeah, standard start from him, this Paradise Druid, as we saw in the last game. God, so for every win day, make it count. I will try. I will try. Shockland off the top would be really nice here. It would just let me get rid of this Paradise Druid. Oh no, not quite, not quite. Ah, that's a shame. Never mind. He's got his Paradise Druid back.
Here we go.
+1s. Get a land down, I expect. For the land. Okay, he's got his double blue now. So he has Frilled Mystic in hand. Which is why I'm not going to play the Teferi yet. Because I know he has that Frilled Mystic. I just got that feeling. And if he taps out for a Ketra, I just clean it up with Kaya's Wrath on the next turn.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
He's got 4 of them. It probably has. I've seen people take really mystic heavy hands. Right. So he's got it, right? How do we get it out of hand? Do we just play the baby Teferi? I think we just play the baby Teferi, right? And watch him put it down. Because he'll put that down, and then he'll put a Ketra down. There you go, there's a Frilled Mystic, as expected. Then he'll put the Ketra down. I hope. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm going to de-spark that, just to nullify a little bit of the damage that's going to come through. I'm hoping he will put a Ketra down after this. Because he sees I'm tapped out. He knows that he can play his stuff. There's the extra land. He paid 2 life for it, so he's got something big coming out now.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Uses -3. He's tapping. This is so risky from me because I knew he had that Frilled Mystic, but I just didn't know whether I should have. Maybe should have done it a turn earlier. Champion of the Wild. Then flash out something else.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
Oh, so that's going to be a frilled mystic. Yeah, he wanted another one. That's why. Okay. Get this out. Watch this frilled mystic come out. No. Okay, fine. Fair play, fair play. End step. So shall I? Yep. He has so much protection. I don't, yeah. He has so much protection, I'm not really sure why he didn't,
mysteries of life are endless.
didn't drop his Oketra first and then do Shall I? Because I can't play anything on his turn anyway due to the fairy. This is so risky. So much land in hand. He's got something here that he's picked. This is a creature that he's picked off the top, so we know that this one's a creature. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and exile this. Is it going to go through? It is. Okay. Not really too fussed if he gets rid of this precinct one. That's not really my goal here. Just got its Oketra. And then he'll play like more creatures, I assume,
Have you ever lost a home?
Try and capitalize on this. I mean, I thought he had stuff that he was going to play here, but it just doesn't seem like he's interested in playing it for whatever reason. Maybe it's like for a specific tactic or...
Don't worry,
That's
I
fine.
got this.
Still block with one. Block for 6 damage. Doesn't really work this, unfortunately, because of Teferi. Flashes in a Hydroid Krasis. Draws tons of cards. That's game. I think. Yeah, I have nothing left. It's just refueled completely. I can't play anything because I'm so shit scared that he's got a Frilled Mystic. I played my Teferi. I should have just played it on turn 3, just gone for it, or turn 4 rather, and gone for it. I didn't need to play anything else.
Starting over's the only way.
Block this. 7. Pretty much, if he counters this next move, we are done so. If we see a Frilled Mystic, we just concede. Or Veto works as well. Yeah, he just had way too much pressure there, and I couldn't get anything out because of that Frilled Mystic. So maybe I undervalued Elder Spell here. Tyrant Scorn just doesn't work that well, does it? It just doesn't. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to go for... Actually going to put a command in. And then put the Mortify back in. Just that extra removal. This command might actually work because it takes him a while to get going. Giving you money's worth if you try and Mortify back in. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the right move. Godless into Drowned. We get the first turn here. It'd be nice if we top decked something on the next turn, like a Thought Erasure or a Hero Precinct 1, something like that. Oh! And the gods answer my prayers. The gods answer my prayers. And he hasn't got his... Is he going to get his turn 2 Dark out? You go turn 2 Dark? He's got a negate, right? He's got to have a negate here. Oh, good lord. He doesn't. Thank God for that.
Sorry I'm late.
Give me a card.
I've got it.
Scary times. Scary times. And we got Thought Rage for the next turn, which is good. We can play Basilicas if they want to come out. I think he'll probably go for the Planeswalker here. What's her name? Vivian. Deputy. Ooh, baby. That's a spicy one.
My worst defeat.
Okay, so he's got double Elite Guard Mage. He's got Teferi. He's got Eternal Oketra. I think Teferi probably goes. It's so goddamn dangerous. Yeah, I'll take a big Teferi. I don't know why I did that. It was a stupid idea. Okay, maybe I'm looking at the Tyrant Scorn now and going, wish I had a Tyrant Scorn. But I think I'd probably play into the God Eternals and kill it off next turn. Because yeah, he's going to go Guild Mage, he's going to draw a card, but it means he has no mana up. We can take advantage of this into the God Eternals now. Ooh.
Might be a bad idea.
Try and just delay him. Keep all that stuff in his hand. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait.
Let's try this.
I think we play Basilica here and start getting these threats out of his hand. Probably put a guard mage to the bin. Oh, put a land to the bin. Okay, sure. Okay, yep. Might call for a Teferi that. We'll put a stopper before his next turn. We're actually gonna play. We'll play Basilica, and then in his turn. Actually, I'm not sure that was the right move. Yeah, I'm not sure that was the right move. I don't think it was the right move. I think I made a huge mistake there. Haha, no way, that is not happening. Not a chance. Liliana does well here. Get rid of that full control. So he's gonna get some stuff. That rebuke, I know. Absolute madness that, isn't it? So, what can we do here? What does Dreadhorde get me back? I can get a Shall-I? I can get 2 deputies. An elite guard mage from his, another Teferi. So 1 Teferi can kill a token, a deputy can get rid of both of these tokens, another deputy can get rid of, like, Oketra. I think that's the move. So I will use this to get rid of this first.
Let's try this.
I'm gonna pull back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
WT these. WT this. That's fine. Don't mind it going back to the deck. Kill both of them.
I'll protect you.
Play Kai's Wrath for a ton of life and stall out a turtle. Those are the fucking plays. Those are the plays that make a difference. Just realising what's in the graveyard, what's the difference between playing one of my 2 planeswalkers or bringing back those small creatures for massive effect. Now he looks like he's happy. Well, it feels great to win a match like that when I genuinely outplayed the guy. I put that thought erasure as well. Putting full control on to use the thought erasure when he'd drawn the cards, so he didn't put all of my stuff back to hand, and then managing to figure out a way to remove the majority of his cards for lethal. Those are the kind of matches that I live for in this game. Like, could just instantly turn my mood around. Back to the beginning, yeah. Yeah, we are. Unfortunately, we're back to where we started. But that's okay. That means we didn't go negative. Actually, I think we did go negative in matches, but you get like some leeway on Plat 1. But that's okay. We ended up neutral in terms of position. But in terms of matches, we lost 3 and we won 2. And that last one was a very hard fought one. I now have a 29% win ratio on the play, and a 78% win ratio on the draw. That is genuinely at a statistical point where I'm considering just saying, don't play first. But yeah, so I just can never bring myself to do that. I just can't do it. Right. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream there though, guys. Thank you for the sub, Ross. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support as well. Ross, Backer, Lascals, and anyone else that is still in the chat. Appreciate you coming out and watching the stream. Memphis Sync, still see you in there. And there's some new guys as well. If you like what you see, guys, drop me a follow. Breathtaking, you're breathtaking. Yeah, drop me a follow, put the notifications on. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, Saturday again. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. I alternate days on the weekend. But yeah, cheers guys. Speak to you soon.